right, so apparently this guy was P. Diddy's alleged good time. But essentially, if you aren't aware, P. Diddy's in jail right now, facing probably his rest of his life in prison. Basically, the FBI went after him for trafficking, racketeering. One thing that they found during the indictment is that Sean Combs would run these things called freak-offs, where essentially he would have ex-workers come through and bang his girl Cassie. Now, this guy's alleged to be one of the people who was engaging in this. So let's keep watching.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with people and stuff, and I was like a sex slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all right?
Puff Daddy?
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call yourself these days. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black people, okay?
Quick aside here, the Boule is a real thing. It's the senior leadership of Sigma Pi Phi fraternity. Our understanding it's the oldest postgraduate fraternity founded by and for black men. It was secret in the beginning, but not anymore. It's been rumored that Sean Combs might be a member, but he claims that he participated in some of these sessions, and he also says he caught an STD.
I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued him for the herpes and won. But Mark Erebos and Ben Mercedes were his attorneys, okay? And Christopher Leon's here was my attorney. They asked me to turn in that, which was the video recording, and I did so. They gave it back to me accidentally, and it's possible, I threw everything out, it's possible I can produce a copy.
So again, this interview is taking place back in 2018.
2018, so this is way before any of this stuff came out. So it matched a lot of the allegations that have been coming out recently. This is really important because this dude's not just coming out of nowhere saying this stuff. These details match exactly what's in the allegations that came out today, and they're from over 6 years ago.
The hip-hop agenda is an agenda to move drugs all over the United States. You need to involve the DEA. They move all the dope, all the dope on private jets, which don't get screened by
customs,
by the inside the United States. Okay, they move what's called high-grade powder MDMA. They move cocaine, and they move liquid cocaine.
So he's saying basically rappers and a lot of this hip hop games just by moving drugs. Now here's another one. What is this rapper's name? The one who has one eye.
Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap. He just got indicted. Actually, no, he's in jail now.
He's in jail
for trafficking drugs. So this rapper with all this acclaim was moving bricks all across state. There's actually a few other rappers who've been caught on the same thing. You're thinking like, yo, these guys are on tour. Why would they be trying to get rid of these drugs? Now, I'm not saying I believe all these guys' conspiracies. I'm just saying this lines up with a lot of people who've already been charged. And it does make sense that if you want to move things quickly, using a private jet while you're on tour is a good way to do that.
In the bottles too. Okay, so they put the liquid cocaine in the bottles and they move it. I seen the liquid cocaine, I drank it myself, having sex with Diddy and Cassie. Okay, it's not good. He drinks it all the time.
I took a private jet once. It was across country. So we crossed country lines. And customs didn't check us. It was 8 of us in the plane. And custom really just made a phone call. To the fighters. Like, how many people you got? It's 8 of us. All right, cool. Boom.
That's it. Bam. And so what happened when you landed on Epstein's Island?
He knows how to throw a party.
Right. Was there like a giant slide where kids would just slide down and land on old geezers' cocks? So if you ever wonder where Preach is gone one day, just know I don't ever want to be part of the Illuminati. I ain't never been on no private jets, and I'm never going. Yeah, don't make that symbol. Don't play that game.
What?
Nah, don't do those symbols, bro.
What happened?
Don't play that shit.
What happened?
Don't act like you don't know what you're doing.
What symbol?
Okay, you guys see it. This is why when you see me and Preach have tension sometimes, it's like, I want to keep on challenge because y'all love him, but I know he the devil.
I've had a great life. I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. Okay, but he's scared that I was going to expose him.
I don't want to talk about Diddy right now. I want to talk about you. Help me understand you. I mean, who?
Damn, these guys had no idea what
they
were
had no idea.
I love how there's a bunch of celebrities saying, I've never been to a Diddy party, bro.
The parties are the hottest ticket around.
They won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more. But we ain't gonna stop. We're gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. You're gonna hear about my parties. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time. you know, whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizon, people get intimidated. There's a lot of people out there that feel intimidated by it. It ain't nothing but break it down, racial barriers, break it down.
Just 1999, he was saying that. They're probably going to be arresting me because I want to be different. Hey, little freak. I love that there's so many people basically, you know, or you got LeBron James, ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Yeah, ain't no party like a Diddy party. But that statement don't mean that he want to be part of that party. Ain't no party like that party. I'm not going.
Let me tell y'all something, man.
Oh.
They was definitely there. And they was definitely getting some ass. That's a fact. All this talk Meek Mill doing about, I never done no. Yo, that audio of Meek Mill getting rammed is crazy. Do I believe it? Absolutely. The bodyguard of Diddy said that Meek Mill was in there and he's the one who recorded that shit. Yeah.
Sounded like Eminem. Ah!
I'm telling you, man, all these names that are associated, the people who've been to the parties, they didn't go there and had some caviar. They got some ass. It don't look good to admit that now. But if you'd ask people 6-7 years ago, they'd be like, this shit was crazy. I had a good time. What do you think they had a good time there doing? What y'all think people was doing there?
I mean, they were probably playing GoldenEye. You know what I mean? That's a bomb-ass game. That's great. You know, you can play with a lot of people. And you can make tournaments of GoldenEye.
Bro.
I'm pretty sure that Diddy has a means.
I saw people saying, yo, LeBron never did anything. His record's clean. How do you think this shit works? None of these people actually do any of the recruiting themselves. They have other people they recruit to be their mistresses. They have people that they have that go and pay these women so that it never comes back on them. And these women know to keep quiet. Why? Because they want to keep getting paid 10 grand. How do you think a lot of these girls on Instagram are getting paid by these athletes? You think they're getting money directly? You think directly DMing them? Only if you're a dumbass, like Paul George, where you DM women directly. But if you have any, you hire middlemen. There's people whose actual full-time job it is to hang around the super rich and the athletes and get them the women that they want. Even though these guys are married. Even though these guys are married, it doesn't matter. They don't make this much money and then just stay loyal the whole time and then do nothing all. There's a reason they like their exclusivity. There's a reason why they like their places guarded up, boarded up, camera, everything. When they go to parties, super exclusive. Nobody hears about it. Not just because they don't want paparazzi there. It's not that. It's because they be doing freaky shit out there. I'm not saying there's like goat sacrifice or all this other stuff. I'm saying everybody's out here fucking, and they're fucking sex workers and Instagram girls and all these other working ladies. So, do I think LeBron was there? Absolutely. Do I think yes. But, hey, listen, people are going to believe what they want to believe. You want to believe that these super rich athletes with hundreds of $1 millions been with one woman their whole life and just stay loyal the whole time? You believe whatever you want. That's what you want to believe. He's a good family man with a squeaky clean record who's never done. If you re-believe in perfection like that,
Mashallah.
God bless you. But moving past that, do you think Diddy got the info on a bunch of other people, rich and famous?
100%.
Okay, talk to me.
He gonna fold.
But what you think? What you think? What you think is the depth of what he knows?
He knows everything. He's the Oscar. He's the Oscar.
What you think he knows? Tell me.
What I think Diddy knows?
Yeah. What does he know?
He knows who was at the party and what was been done. He's the one that was hosting. No, he knows everything. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. When they're gonna go through hard drives and shit like that, there's a lot of people that's gonna spill out. Stevie J is one of them. Already caught his ass.
I'm gonna give you guys the real take.
Usher got hacked.
It don't matter what he knows. None of this shit coming out. The feds are not trying to bring down every celebrity. They don't want to lose their big source of tax revenue. Okay? They're not trying to lose all these people who are donating to political parties. Diddy going down, he not bringing nobody big with him. Y'all gonna have to accept that fact. Same thing happened with Epstein. They not bring, and people are saying this is conspiratorial. It don't matter. What really matters is there's no other big names that are going down with this one. It's gonna die with Diddy.
Your question was, what does he know? I answered you what he knows. He knows all of that will happen.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. But we're going to find out. What y'all think?
Well, it depends on also what the goal is. If the goal is to take down Diddy, they don't care about the rest. They're going to use the rest to take down Diddy.
But why did they go after Diddy? Why didn't they cover this shit up too?
But it what?
Why didn't they cover this shit up? Why did they go after him?
Because now it's just out in the public. I guess it's just public interest. You know, people are just like, yeah, what about that? When people asking a question, is becoming a disturbance that the police are starting to dig in to what happened.
You want to know what I think? Once Cassie started talking and she was saying all this stuff, well, this guy, he had made too much of this shit kind of public, and she had some good proof on her side.
Yeah.
So they was like, yo, we need to get this guy up out of here
Yep.
before some investigative journalist uncovers everything that we should have been investigating ourselves. We're going to get rid of him to protect the others. What y'all think? Do you think that's accurate?
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
You know, we just pontificating. You know what I'm
But
saying?
it's a very, very big possibility.
You know, pretend I got a tinfoil hat on right now. You know what I'm saying? This is what I wear to the freak off. You know?
God
So
damn.
if I'm sliding on this loop.
Pause.
I know you're still living your life
Yeah,
after death.
That's crazy. That's crazy. At any rate, that's it for today's video. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below.
With your freaky ass helmet on.
Yes.